York is back. New York, where y'all at, y'all? We right here. What's good? New York, stand up. Let everybody know. New York's in here. We reppin' New York City. Cause we from New York City. New York's in the house without a doubt. New York's in the house wherever we go.
For Jenna?
Yeah.
So you're a Knicks fan?
Yeah. What about you?
Oh yeah, we had season tickets, 8 rows back for years, but
Wow, you were close.
oh my God, my husband got the tickets in the divorce.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you must be pretty upset about that now that they're winning.
Well, yeah, I mean, I pretty much use the tickets to entertain clients. Like, oh, you want to go to the Knicks game?
Okay. Well, what are you into? Like, what kind of clients?
Finance. I'm a banker,
Oh, okay.
and I mean, I've been doing it for 25 years. It's why I came to New York. And,
Where'd you come from?
Chicago.
Oh, you Chi-Town. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I gotta tell you, there's something about New York that doesn't exist anyplace else.
I would agree. It's definitely a different place.
The people here, like everybody is so driven.
They're not driven out there?
Not like here. Not like the work ethic here. It's just, I don't know. When I moved here, to feel a part of that and the Knicks, and it's just, I fell in love with New York. I didn't think I was going to, but yeah, it's been my home for 25 years.
I guess, as far as the Knicks go, you were there for the bad times, or were you just like, because how long ago did you get the tickets up?
The divorce was 4 years ago.
Okay, gotcha.
And, I had to throw my husband a bone, so he got the Knicks tickets.
You had to throw him a bone?
When the woman makes more money...
Oh, you made more money than him?
I did. And I think that's actually why I lost my marriage, to be honest.
Because you made more money than him?
Not just that. My career, I just... the time I spent building my career was time away from the family, time away from home, and I think that's why.
So you got a lot of kids?
No, I have a daughter. She's 19. She's in college.
Oh, just one kid. Okay.
Just one.
But you're now divorced. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That happened 4 years ago.
And you feel like the job was the reason why you got divorced, or was it your attitude or the way you were operating with him? Because I've seen that, a lot of times where, you'll think it's just about the job, but it's a little bit deeper.
It is deeper. And sometimes you can't see it until it's in the rearview mirror. I mean, it is deeper. I mean, you know what? Any outsider would think that I was having an affair, right? Because like in the end, I was maybe sleeping in my office 2 nights a week.
In your office?
Oh, listen, I have an executive suite. I have the corner office executive. It's very comfortable, but the market opens at 4 a.m. If I'm just sleeping there, I can get a jump on it, get ahead. And then the nights that I was coming home, I would be out entertaining clients. Okay. So that would be 1 a.m. I mean, I wasn't there.
You weren't really present in your marriage. You weren't.
I was not. No, not at the end.
What about before?
Well,
what caused you to, I guess, choose to be going out with clients so much instead of cultivating your marriage? Like, what were the signs, or what was occurring where you felt like it wasn't as important?
It's not that it wasn't as important. It was that I have this drive to make it on Wall Street, and I was willing to go to any lengths, even if Listen, I made more money than my husband. And why did I make more money? Because I was out with clients and I was schmoozing, and you know what? I liked the power of that. It's not
Well, what was he into?
he worked in finance also. He was actually the more present parent. He liked to go to the games. The game was always on the TV.
Okay.
My daughter knows more than I do about it.
Oh, so your daughter's an Knicks fan too?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I mean, she grew up in that house
Okay.
where it's a Knicks family.
Got you. Well, I'm happy to hear that because I'm a Knicks family too.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah,
I do.
How did that affect your daughter? I mean, the divorce and, the fact that you were working so late and her father was basically taking care of her.
And again, this is in hindsight. I mean, he was like a single parent, and when I started making money and like our lifestyle could change, I feel like I had more power.
You felt like you had more power over
in the
your
relationship,
life? Oh, in the relationship.
In my life.
What kind of power do you feel like you had?
We're gonna move here. I wanna live in that building.
A shot caller.
Yeah, because if I'm paying for it, that's what we're doing.
Wow.
So
there wasn't like a partnership or a meritocracy. I mean, well, I guess a meritocracy would be you in charge, but like, if he's taking care of the child primarily, it's even 50-50, don't you think?
In the beginning. And in the...
No, I mean, in totality, don't you feel like that's comparable as far as him being with your daughter more so?
I mean, I don't know. Yes, there are single fathers, and my husband basically became one. I mean, even by the time she went to elementary school, like 5, 6, I started making money, and we had a nanny, and the nanny took her to school because I had to be up early for the market. It makes me a little sad today to say I never dropped my own daughter off at school.
Like
her
ever?
whole elementary school years, because I was working and we paid a nanny to do it. And yes, the nanny was wonderful, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
So that makes me a little sad, because I didn't realize at the time, but like, you're never going to get that time back. Like 6 years old, 7 years old.
Mm-hmm. So did you miss moments that you want now?
Yeah. So my daughter and 2 of her best friends, they were going to go to Vegas, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go with you. Part of it was like mama bear.
So you're going to go with your daughter or her trip with her friends?
Well, part of it was like this mama bear thing. I want to make sure nobody slips a roofie in her drink, and you know what I mean, and deports her.
So you're kind of overprotective then.
Well, I am now, because the career's slowing down a little bit. Like, I don't need to work as hard because I kind of made it. So anyway, I invited myself to Vegas, and
you invited yourself on her trip.
Well, all right. I got a separate hotel room, and how I did that was I was just, listen, I'm going to pay for it. If you want, I'll upgrade you girls to a suite. I'm not going to stay in the suite. I'll have my own room, but I just want to be nearby just in case. I don't want anything to happen.
So you kind of like took over her trip and basically
controlled
how she was going to be.
No 19-year-old is going to say no to an upgrade to the suite at Caesar's Palace. And her friends are impressed. And you know what? I really wanted her friends to be like, wow, your mom's so cool. I thought I was going to
Why is that important to you, for the friends to think that you're cool?
I don't know. I thought I was going to be the fun, cool mom because I wasn't around. And I wasn't.
Wait a minute, you weren't on the trip, or you weren't?
Well, I was on the trip, but in the beginning, I mean, casinos are sad. Like on the first morning, I was walking these hotels, you have to walk through the casino to get to Starbucks. So I was walking through the lobby to get my coffee before Pilates, right? Mm-hmm. And I saw this woman. She must have been like 73 years old, and she was sitting at the slot machine smoking her cigarette with the cocktail, drinking.
Oh, so she was drinking and smoking
at 7 a.m. like she'd been there all night. And
wow.
it was so heartbreaking because she was alone. Even if she won $1 million, she's alone there with her cigarette and her cocktail.
How do you know she doesn't have like a man who's in the other part of the casino or something like that?
I don't know. How would he let her still be there at 7 a.m.? She had to be alone.
Okay.
If anybody cared, they wouldn't allow that, right?
I guess you're right.
Anyway.
So you're saddened by that. How were you able to have, a good experience by yourself out there?
Well, all right. So initially I was just like, this is just sad. What am I doing here? And then, all right, so they were going to go to the craps table. So I parked myself at the blackjack table next to them. Just keep an eye. And they were ordering drinks. I was just like, all right, I'll have one cocktail, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't really gamble, you know what I mean? Like I'll bet like $20 because, I come from finance. Like you don't throw money away.
Yeah.
And I started talking to this guy and he's like my age and we just start chit-chatting about the car. I guess I won a couple of hands. I wasn't even paying attention. And Robert was his name and he's from Texas and he was like charming and interesting, and then he was like, you want to go get steaks? And I love steak, and I actually had a wonderful time with this lovely man, and I realized I'm not even dating in New York, and I've been divorced 4 years.
Why do you feel like you're not dating? Are you still kind of stuck on that relationship from before, or is it just not meeting anyone?
I would never date anybody from work, especially because my husband and I were in the same business. And it's actually not a very big business in New York. It's actually kind of a small town like that. I would never go out with a client. Plus, usually when I'm out with clients, it's them and their wives. And part of why it goes so well, because I can like chat up the wives and we talk about where we go to Pilates and where we get our nails done and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Are we going to the south of France this summer? And so the wives love me, so it just goes well. So I'm never gonna meet anybody there, and it's work. Like I'm working the table when we're out. I'm not there to see who else is in the restaurant or who's at the bar or, yeah. So anyway, I realized, wow, like this was a lovely, charming man. Now he lives in Texas. I live in New York. I don't think anything's going to happen there, but what am I doing with my life? When's the last time I had fun?
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell you.
Do you feel like it's all work, no play? Is it the conditions of being in finance? Is it just the fact that you're just so used to being, I guess the breadwinner and the person who has to provide that you're always on? Always on. Always on. Well, what steps are you taking to kind of get off a little bit? And what about this guy Robert? Are you gonna like see him again? Have you been keeping in contact with him?
We like email.
You don't have his phone number?
Yeah, but I don't know. I text with my daughter. I don't want to text with some guy that I don't really know.
But email is kind of it's like informal, and it's really like almost business. It's kind of like you're treating him like a client.
You have to remember who you're talking to here. Like my whole life.
Okay. So you just send an email to a guy instead of just picking up the phone, potentially texting him or calling him.
Well, he wanted my number, but I don't give my number out. I mean, yeah, we had dinner. It was a great time. He's from Texas, but I can't give my number out. I mean,
why not?
That's personal. I have to protect myself. I mean, you have to remember.
He's from Texas. You're from New York. You're not even going to see him. How is he going to get you or even?
He could email me and he's asking me, when am I coming to Texas? I'm like, listen, I just took 10 days off to go to Vegas. I don't know. I'm just not used to sharing my life, sharing my information.
Yeah.
I mean, then listen, I won. I'm sitting on a lot of money. I own real estate. I own houses.
And what does that do for you at night?
Nothing. I mean, my
Okay.
daughter's gonna inherit.
Are you doing this for your daughter, or are you doing this for your, because you're alive, you're probably your 40s, right?
Am I alive? I don't know.
So
That's the question.
if you got a lot of life left to live, are you going to live that life just accumulating assets for your daughter?
I mean,
What are you going to do for yourself? Like, what life are you going to have?
that's a really good question, because this whole trip just threw it all into perspective. Like, am I happy? Do I have fun? Do I have friends? What,
I mean,
like,
do you have friends?
not really. I mean, everybody at work respects me, right? I got the corner office suite. I'm kind of like Miss Boss Lady, which I love. But I mean, nobody really knows me. I mean, yeah, my husband knows me. My daughter knows me.
You say your husband, but you said that's your ex-husband.
My ex-husband.
So you still refer to him as your husband? Is that how you feel?
Well, you said who knows me.
I know, but you said husband. You didn't say ex-husband.
Yeah. Well, he is my ex-husband. You're like, my whole life is like, now I'm questioning everything, which is not a bad thing, but yeah, I honestly, like, I don't have friends. I have business associates.
Wow.
If I had friends, wouldn't I be going to Vegas with my friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that?
So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to make some friends? Are you going to try to potentially, when you see a person like a guy like Robert, give out your phone number and you potentially talk to that person on the phone so you can connect with them instead of emailing them like this is like a pen pal or something?
I mean, I guess I could email him my phone number, but I mean, you have to remember, like, I come from that really competitive world where, like, I had to be closed off and I had to have like an iron shell to protect myself. And I don't know how much money this guy has. Like I have money and assets, and I don't know if I should be giving out my phone number. Like,
I mean, what are you so concerned about with him? You said he was a nice guy.
he was a nice guy.
If
he was.
He's someone that you can't connect with, you can just block him and that's the end of it. Like, he's not even in your town.
Do you block people?
Yeah.
You do?
I'm a blocker. Yes.
You're a blocker?
I'm a blocker.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I give him a number. If it doesn't work out and there's not someone I want to continue conversing with, then I'll block.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
No more?
No more.
Wow.
And it's that easy for you to do. I mean, you seem like the type of person that would be straightforward enough and say, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Block.
Right.
So take that leap right now and start connecting with people such as this guy, give him your number. Email the man your phone number and say, text me or call me today and get started on that relationship.
Yeah, he's probably not going to text. I feel like people my age don't, or maybe he does. You know what? I don't even know. I should ask him.
Yeah.
I should ask him, are you going to text me or are you going to call me?
Why don't you pose it as, would you like to talk on the phone? Okay.
That feels so vulnerable.
Talking on the phone?
Yes, that he would call me and we would talk.
Wow.
That just feels, and you're right, you have a point, and I probably could make that leap, and I should make that leap. You know what it is? It's that my phone, okay, yes, my daughter can call, text anytime, and she does text a lot, which is why I don't want to text with anybody else. And, if I'm meeting clients, the thing too, all my client relationships, which has been my career for decades now, like, you can't block a client or cut them out because it's my livelihood and it's their livelihood. So I'm not practiced at that. And you're right that's one reason to have friends, is to be maybe a little more real, a little more transparent. But also, when making friends, you can make a decision that I don't want to be in this conversation, which, like, that's not anything I could ever do with the client.
Yeah. Well, look, all I could say is that you have a lot of life left in you. I can see it by your vibrance and the way you speak and the way you are. Take a chance, you know, because you know we only got one life to live. You know, we don't get a rerun with this life. We're not getting a part 2. So you know, you didn't have a relationship that lasted, you know, until death, but maybe you might be able to cultivate something new and have, you know, something that lasts till the end of your life, because you don't want to be alone at the end of this thing, man.
Well, I see that now. I mean, I kind of feel like that's what like that woman in Vegas. Maybe I saw myself in her. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be 72 years old alone in a casino. I mean, I'm not going to be in a casino because I actually don't like them. It's not my thing. But I guess I saw myself in her. And that's why it was horrifying.
Yeah. Well, Jenna, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope you reach out to that man via phone. Okay. And hopefully it works out.
I'm going to have to give him my phone number. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I'm going to have to change my life.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Have a great day. I mean, wow. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
New York is back. New York, where y'all at, y'all? We right here. What's good? New York, stand up. Let everybody know. New York's in here. We reppin' New York City. Cause we from New York City. New York's in the house without a doubt. New York's in the house wherever we go.